Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a little different for me. I am going to be answering questions from the TMI tag so that you can get to know me and hopefully learn something new about me that you didn't know. And alright, then let's get started. So the first one says, what are you wearing? I am wearing this shirt from Forever 21 and some jeans that I bought at American Eagle and some slippers. Ever been in love? Yes, and I still currently am. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, who hasn't? How tall are you? I am 5'5" and a half. The half counts, you guys. How much do you weigh? I think I weigh around 132, 135, around there. Any tattoos? No, I don't have any tattoos. Any piercings? Yes, I have just my little ear piercings, so I guess 2. OTP. I need to look this up. Okay, so OTP stands for one true pairing, and I don't know. I mean, I don't really watch any like love movies. They're not like my favorite. But I mean, if I had to choose like a Disney princess or one of those, I guess just Snow White and Prince Charming because I watched Once Upon a Time and I don't know, I like them. Favorite show? I have so many favorite shows. I binge watch on Netflix all the time. I can't list them all, but the ones that I am watching right now are Bates Motel, which is great. I want to read the books. Pretty Little Liars. I also... Game of Thrones. I can't wait for April 24th. For I think it's the 6th season. I'm so excited. I just can't wait. Oh, and Vice. Vice is one of my favorite shows. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's so informative and it's amazing. And you really, if you can get your hands on HBO or Vice, I really suggest watching it. It's really interesting and I've learned so much. Favorite bands? I don't think I have a favorite band. Something you miss. Something I miss dearly so much is dancing. I have been a dancer since I was about 4 years old. I took ballet. And ever since then, I've taken like ballet and tap and jazz and hip hop and belly dance and samba and a whole bunch of different dances. But what I miss the most is being able to perform, especially in high school. I was in a performing arts high school, so we would have concerts often, and that feeling of adrenaline right before you go on stage is just one of my most favorite feelings. And recently I've gone to see ballets and stuff, and every time I see them perform, I can relate so much and I miss it so much, and I wish I could go back and dance and perform on stage. Favorite song? My favorite song would have to be one that I listen to most often. That song would be Come Together by the Beatles. Right now, over me. How old are you? Right now I am 19 and I actually turn 20 next month, so I'm excited. Zodiac sign. I think I'm a Taurus, however you pronounce that. I don't really believe in that kind of stuff, but my mom does, and so I know that I'm a Taurus. Quality you look for in a partner? Well, I do have a boyfriend right now, but the thing that I love about him the most would have to be how respectful he is. Ever since I met him, he was just so respectful, such a gentleman, and I think that's a really attractive quality for a partner. So, yeah. Favorite quote? I guess my favorite quote would have to be, "Without music, life would be a mistake," by Friedrich Nietzsche. Favorite actor? My favorite actor would have to be Jason Statham. Statham? I don't know. But I love action movies, and all the ones that he's in, I absolutely love. So, yeah. And his accent. Favorite color? I know this is going to be like, what? That's your favorite color? But my favorite color is brown. All shades of brown, light brown, dark brown. You know, I don't know. I just, it reminds me of nature, like brown and green. Brown and green would have to be my favorite colors. I don't know, it just reminds me of being outdoors, and I really like it. Loud music or soft? I guess it would depend on my mood. Sometimes when I want to go to sleep, I put classical music on and I like my music soft. But if I'm in like the best mood ever, or I want to, you know, like, I don't know, when I'm feeling happy, then I like my music blasting. So, where do you go when you're sad? When I'm sad, I don't usually show it. If I do, then you'll notice like my face expression change. But most of the time, I'm very like happy and very optimistic, and I'm always like, yeah, I can tell you, yeah, I'm great, and I could be like, oh my god, I'm dying inside, but I won't let you know that. How long does it take you to shower? Like, if I'm not washing my hair, then like 5 minutes. If I'm doing the whole like shower routine, then like about 10 to 15 minutes, even though I'm trying to cut that shorter because we are in a drought here in California, so save water. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Well, in the morning, that's usually when I go to school. When I go to school, I don't even bother to do my makeup or anything, so in reality, I can get ready in like 10 minutes. But if I'm going somewhere important, then I have to wake up like at least an hour early, just so I can get ready and not be rushed. I hate being rushed. It's the worst thing you can possibly do to me. Ever been in a physical fight? No. I think I would lose very badly. No, I've never been in a physical fight. A turn on, I guess, would be, it's just how you treat people. So if you treat people nicely, I think that's a turn off. A turn off if you're rude, if you talk back to people, if you don't like, if you cut people off when they're talking, I don't know, that's a turn off. The reason I joined YouTube. So the reason I joined YouTube, I always wanted to do YouTube just because I was always watching girls do their makeup and watching videos, and I was like, I think I could do this. And a lot of people would ask me like, oh, do you know how to do this? And how do I do this? And oh, I like what you're wearing today, like your makeup. Show me how to do it, or stuff like that. And so, I don't know. And I also wanted like a distraction from school. Not a distraction, but like a place that I could go to when I was feeling stressed, or just my own little space, and I found it here on my channel. Okay, so the next question is fears. I have the worst fear of, okay, before I thought it was just like sharks and whales, but I think it's just like big fish with big teeth. I can't, I'm so afraid of big fish with big teeth. When I was like about 3, I went to SeaWorld. At that time, the splash zone to see the killer whales, it was all against like the glass. So you could go, literally go like this on the glass and look at the shamu. And I went with my big brother, and my dad wanted to take a picture of us. And so my brother was holding my hand, and we were like this on the glass. And then the shamu jumped, and when it landed on my face. I'm not kidding. The orca's mouth was like this. In my face. And I was soaking wet because it was the splash zone, and I was terrified. I was like, oh my god. I started crying. It was the worst day of my life. And I still remember it just like it was yesterday. And I actually have a picture right before that moment, and I was like in the glass like this, and it was the most horrible thing I've ever experienced. And It was so scary, you guys. Aside from big fish and big teeth, well, big fish with big teeth, I guess another fear would have to be heights. Just like free falling from stuff. It's very scary to me not knowing where I'm gonna land, but I've tried to overcome my fears slowly. And my boyfriend, he's very adrenaline prone, and so we've gone like jumping off like a huge tree in the jungle in our vacation, and zip lining, and they were stuff that I would never ever in a million years do, but I'm glad that I did it. And I think this summer we're going to go skydiving, so I'm terrified, and if I can vlog that, then I definitely will. I'm sure it would be awesome to see that, and I can't wait, but I'm so nervous. Oh my god. The last thing that made you cry. Okay, so I'm very sentimental, so I get very emotional with a lot of things. To be honest, I don't remember the last thing that made me cry. I don't know. I don't remember the last time that I cried. So, last time you said you loved someone. It was a few hours ago when my boyfriend was going to go to work. And yeah, so a few hours ago. Meaning behind your YouTube name. So my YouTube name is SoCal Glam, and it was so hard to come up with that name because almost everything is taken already. But SoCal stands for Southern California. I do live in Southern Cali, so I thought that fit. And Glam, just because I wanted to do makeup, and yes, SoCal Glam, Southern California Glam. I don't know. Last book you read. The last book I read, and I'm still reading, is called Search Inside Yourself. I'm reading it actually for a communications class, but it's really interesting. It's more like a self-help book, but it's about a class that Google did for their employees and how to be a better person, and I would really recommend that book for anyone. It's very interesting. And yeah, so it's called Search Inside Yourself. I think I have it here. So the book looks like this. And it's in the back it says, from the groundbreaking course at Google. So it's very interesting, and yeah, so if you're looking for something good to read, then I highly recommend this book. Last show you watched. It was Once Upon a Time, and I was catching up on the current episodes. Last person you talked to. The last person that I talked to was my friend Yomaira, and she was telling me, well, I was actually asking her what video I should film. So, hi Yomaira. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. So the person who I last texted was this girl in my music class. So she wanted the notes, and I sent her the notes. So yeah, I guess she's just my classmate. Favorite food? My favorite food of all time, I could eat forever. Mexican food, obviously. I am Mexican, so I wouldn't mind eating that forever. But aside from just my cultural food, I really enjoy eating sushi. And my boyfriend and I just recently learned how to make sushi, so it's so amazing. He made me sushi the other day at like 11 at night. And he's just a sweetheart. Place you want to visit. So I want to go all over the world, but I would really like to go to Egypt. I hope that I could go one day when things are not as dangerous. And I would also like to go to Greece. Last place you were. I don't know if this means like out of the country. The last place I was in Tijuana. Do you have a crush? I guess my boyfriend. Last time you kissed someone was my baby sister. She always kisses me good morning, and she always kisses me good night. So today she kissed me good morning. Last time you were insulted. Aren't we all insulted? Like, even if we don't know, I guess we all are. So, I don't know. Favorite flavor of sweet? Sweet and sour? That's a tough question. What instruments do you play? Do wish I knew how to play the piano or the guitar, but I'm not musically capable of playing it. I mean, I'm sure I could if I learned, but I know. So I don't play any instruments. Favorite piece of jewelry? Well, I like little earring studs, even though I don't wear them often, but I do like them. I love ear cuffs. I think I've worn them in a few videos. I just think they're cool. They make me feel edgy. Last sport you played. So if I were in a sport, I guess I would pick soccer because I like to watch soccer, but I would be a tragedy on the field. I can't play a sport if it depended on my life. Dance should be a sport because it's so intense and you get such a good workout. But I guess the last sport I played or tried to play was like beach volleyball with my boyfriend and his family, and I sucked so bad that I was like, I'm gonna go and ride the bike, like a quad. I can't. I failed miserably, and yeah, so I am definitely that person that is chosen last for the team. That's me. Last song you sang. It was a Spanish song, and it was most likely reggaeton because I was getting ready, and it's like Spanish hip hop. I guess you can put it that way. Favorite chat up line. So my favorite chat up line would be, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if we've met because I'm sure I wouldn't forget your pretty face. And the next question is, have I ever used that line? No, I haven't used it. Last time you hung out with someone. So last time I hung out with someone was with my boyfriend. The last question is, who should answer these questions next? So I think all of you should answer these questions, and if you do, then let me know. So that's the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you learned a little bit about me. So I'll see you soon.